Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to one of the league's most recognizable homes, Lucas Oil Stadium, opened in 2008 here in Indianapolis. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Arizona Cardinals and the Indianapolis Colts. Spencer Schrader is going to have the honor of getting us started. And here we go from Indy. Brooks now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Straight to the air they go. Oh, and the pressure is there. They're going to get to him on their very first snap. DeForest Buckner. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Playing in your own building, a little extra adrenaline as they take the field. No surprise, this home team feeds and plays off the crowd. First play of the game, and already we're seeing an impact being made defensively.
Throw right side, cut by Wilson. And he's going to get about 3, but almost nothing after that. Tackle made quickly after he made the catch.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes, you can get to win-win.
Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down. Brissett to throw it. It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. And he's going to have the first down before he's taken down. Wow, great response facing that difficult 3rd and 15.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
Now it's Brissett. Hauled in again, it's McBride. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That whole operation right there, Kate, delivered with conviction. Passes have to be if you want to pick up first downs and keep the drive on schedule.
So first down from the 41. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Man in motion wasn't set in time, just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flag. Back to throw. Here's Brissett. Complete out to the right. Given the first down here, looks to be an even 20 on that play.
You see the same guy with back-to-back catches on the opening drive. That tells me, Kate, that over the course of their week, they saw a matchup they wanted to take advantage of. And right now, they're doing it.
Brissett's 1st and 10. And he has started this game perfect, connecting on all 4 passes after that last one. They are throwing it again. Toward the perimeter, it's McBride. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
That is not easy to do in this league. Consecutive, chunk, explosive plays through the air. This defense is reeling. They're on their heels.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is first and goal. Here's the first carry for the rookie out of Notre Dame. And he's in for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Arizona.
What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone, getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Press the button. I went deaf on it. I went deaf on it. All I need is one night.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. All the way, touchdown, Indy!
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
That one right down the middle. And they're able to answer early here. We are tied at 7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Brooks now on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Brissett. Fits it through the middle. Brought down after getting his guys about 26 yards. And that's going to give Arizona the first.
6 yards.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
This is Brissett on first. And he's already up to 100 yards for this game. From the gun, here's a give to Love. It's going to be taken down here, but not before the play gets him 12 big yards and a first down. Okay, so they sent the blitz, but it almost seemed to backfire there, Brock. They ran through it for a pretty nice game.
Yeah, because there's a little boomer bust,
yeah.
Right? Is an offense, as a QB, if you see that and run away from the blitz, it can be effective like it was there.
1st and 10 from the 43. From the gun, Love gets it. And a solid gain there, Brock, of about 5. Takes him inside the 40-yard line.
That might not look like a lot, but that's some veteran stuff from the rookie runner right there. That kind of gain in the NFL, that's a win. May not be in high school, you may want to hit the big play, but those singles, they turn into doubles, and they matter at this level.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Here's Brissett to throw. He's got about 8 yards as he's taken to the ground. And that's going to make it first down Cardinals.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
Now Brissett to throw. Hits him on the out route. Trucks a defender. And he gets home. Touchdown, Arizona. Trey McBride, a 30-yard score.
Kate, every year, it's kind of like the Baskin-Robbins of tight ends. You get all sorts of different flavors. You get inline blockers. You get guys that can run routes. You got guys that can do a little bit of everything. And then you get a game changer. And this guy's a game changer.
That one splits the uprights. And our score 14-7 now here in the first. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Man in motion out of the slot. To throw, Richardson. His first throw is an interception. Sean Murphy bunting in to pick it off. And the Cardinals come through with a big play to close out our opening quarter. It's a big momentum swing on the final play of our opening quarter. It's an early lead for the Cardinals. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They have it following that interception on the final play of the first quarter. Throwing now, Brissett. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. It's the first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He'd been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it. Right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball. And they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
Brissett to throw on second down. Escapes the pocket. You can't find a connection on second down. That incompletion means it is third down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Brissett looking to throw. He's not going to get away from this. They're all over him. They drop him with the 33. There's Buckner again. And that forces this offense into a 4th and 20. The Cardinals out for the punt. Josh Downs deep for the Colts. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. On the ground first, it's a give to Taylor. It's an Indianapolis touchdown!
We're not even to halftime, and this guy has already got a game's worth of success. And the great thing is that, yes,
and he does not tie this game. His extra points off. They remain down by 1. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Brooks now on the return. Making some progress here. And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. They'll work against the blitz. He's brought down. They got him at the 25. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Second down, it's Brissett. He got it along the sideline, but just couldn't bring it in within the field of play. That's incomplete. We've got third down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Back now, pressure coming. Firing quick, but he is still hit as he let that one go. Work by the defender affecting that pass. It's going to bring around fourth down. They'll punch it away again. Blake Gillikin coming back to the field. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40.
Colts take over first and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, first and 10.
Come on. Hey, press ball 80. 77 Wolf. Dragon 60.
Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. And what a play downfield to break up that throw. It's going to be second down.
What a cool shot right there, Kate. Both players priding themselves on their ability to go win the contested catch. Neither could quite win it outright that time. That's a battle I'd sign up to see again.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10. Richardson fires quickly out wide. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. Big play there from the Colts. 34 yards.
Okay, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Throwing now, Richardson. Going right back to Warren. This is caught again. And in. Touchdown, Colts. That's Tyler Warren. A 25-yard scoring effort. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, they'll look for it.
This one falls incomplete.
Be a little armchair quarterback after that call. Like the defense knew exactly what was coming.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Shotgun now for Brissett. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And they're in there to take him down after a gain of 12. And that is good for Cardinals' first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Here's Brissett, first and 10. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And they're going to score. Pick six, Indianapolis. Went to the oh-well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future. They had somebody there waiting for it that time.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. His return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Beck. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. Taken down, but not before he picks up 11 on the play. That's going to give Arizona the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First down now, ball at the 33. The snap to Beck. And it's incomplete. Started as a catch, but the hit forced it free before he could secure it. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Second down, here's the snap to Beck. His throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. We've got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner. Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Let's see what they dial up, partner. This is second and long. To throw, it's back. And they're going to take him down. Pressure gets to him at the 15. And that is now 2 for him, and we're not even at halftime.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback. And quarterback, protect yourself.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's third and very long. Now back. This is a heater going deep. Into a crowd and intercepted. And the Colts take possession off their second interception of the game. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a first and goal. Wilson calling an audible at the line. Taylor. Will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Defense bringing in a fifth DB, 3rd and goal. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Okay, break.
Defense bringing in a fifth DB, 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Going with a screen to Taylor. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. The Colts are going to turn to their kicker, Spencer Schrader, for the field goal try. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And just before halftime, Bronk, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Here's Beck. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. First play of the drive, Bronk. You always tell me that's always the start of a new battle. And defense wins round 1 in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right?
Yeah.
You got to now put yourself in a manageable 3rd down after lack of execution on first.
2nd down now. It's Beck. To the outside and brought in by Wilson. There's the stop. Play hits for 15 before it, though. And that's going to make it first down Cardinals. We get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, that really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Beck. It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half.
Touchdown, Arizona.
Ryland now for the extra point. And he shaped that one to the right. It is no good. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Starting the third with Taylor. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. The second half begins with a bang. 45 yards. Look at how long he held off that defense before they finally got a hand on him, and they hauled him down.
Breaking out of tackles, sure, that's nice, but avoiding defenders altogether, that's even nicer and easier on the body, and you know his teammates love that breakaway threat.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Let's go now.
On the ground, DJ Giddens gets it. And he'll fly ahead for a few. It's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's see what they draw up on these 3rd and 7.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Richardson. That's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And he's not going to be able to get them to first. They stopped him just shy of what they needed. Interesting call now coming up on 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Down the field, he's got Wilson. Brought to the ground as they hit him big on that play, Brock. Looks like they're marking the gain at about 25 yards.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation could create the big play down the field.
Love from the pistol. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Jeremiah Love, the ball carrier. He was tackled at the 46-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Back to the air. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Throw here, 3rd down. He hauls this one in with 1 hand. And they clean that play up nicely, Brock, after a gain of 4. And limited them to that, so not enough to stave off this 4th down.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this, 4th and 4. Throwing. He's got McBride complete. And he's taken down at the 30. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pull off the conversion.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So this drive continuing. 1st and 10 now at the 30. They are throwing it again. And the Russians going to win this rep. They get to him. And that will make it 2nd and 17 to go.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home. That's that.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. From the gun, here's Beck. Throw right side, hauled in by Harrison. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Working quickly here.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Third and long for him here. On him again. Wilsh never had a chance, Brock. Barely got that throw away as this defense forces 4th down.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there. Unable to bring it in.
A 46-yard attempt.
The kick by Ryland is good. And it's back to a 1-score game now. The deficit is 6.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. In motion, a receiver left. Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So we're through 3 here. It's the Colts who hold the lead. Not a big one, though. Trying to carry this one through the final whistle. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
65, Panther 11, Panther 11.
To throw, Richardson. Left side into the hands of Warren. Looks like about 7 on the completion before he headed out of bounds. 3rd down coming up.
That's a gain of 7.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Play fake, it's Richardson. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he's going to run for it. He's going to be forced out following the gain of about 10. It's going to be 1st down at Indianapolis.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You want to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway.
And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Taylor again. And give him a fresh set of downs. That play goes for 10.
In this ground game, Kate, have seen such a steady dose of work. And what you hope is all of those body blows throughout can lead to a knockout punch like that.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Pierce motioning right. They fake the handoff. Now Richardson. And this will wind up incomplete, so the failure to connect brings up 2nd down.
We've played 3 quarters here already, and those look like some fresh legs defensively, getting after the quarterback, forcing him out of the pocket, and forcing another incompletion.
Second down carry for Taylor. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6. Now Richardson to throw. That one nabbed by Warren. Some nice work here as he pushes forward for 20 plus the first.
They call 3rd downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection, set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
From the gun, Taylor. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
All right, they're shuffling things around a bit. Back to Taylor on 2nd down. He's out of bounds. Looks like right around the 5-yard line. So they're going to be set up with 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 8.
And a pistol look now.
Colts, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Hey, check that.
1st and goal. Here's Taylor. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. And after the play, one of the Colts still out there injured. We get a brief stoppage here as they check on him. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Making a read at the line. Running it here with Giddens. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
So the Colts and Richardson going to go for 2 here.
The Colts will line up for the 2.
They'll try to run it in. And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead. No dice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
He's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. On the give, here's Love. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He's brought down by
With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Cardinals losing by 14. Multiple ways to attack. Here's 2nd and long. Handoff now to Love. They're going to pick up 12 yards on the play, Brock. That's going to set them up with a 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? That's taking the lessons learned from your last defeat, that negative play, and putting it right into practice and fixing it. And this time, well, they get that push, they get that surge, and they get a 1st down.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run. And in the middle of all that chaos and traffic, looked at that. It was their safety who ran in to clean that up.
Yeah, with their size and where they come from on the field, it's pretty cool. They love those opportunities to blitz, kind of hide behind their defenders and their peers, and then go finish the tackle.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. So that penalty declines. They're happy enough stuffing that last play at the line for no gain. Multiple ways to attack. Here's second and long. Running it after the penalty. Finds a small seam. That's good for 5. Make it third down.
As the reams of data have really grown, Kate, and this game is becoming more analytical by the Sunday, I think we have learned that running volume matters. You can't get away from the run game, especially after a negative play. I like that call.
They'll run it here on third down. He hits a wall, stops at a yard. That's going to bring up fourth down. So the Colts pick up the win in this one. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it?